Hi, this is Suzanne, 30 Days to Enlightenment, part 2. Okay, so we're trying this again. It was so successful last time. I loved it. I left like really light and joyful and found the front parking places. I was really 10 pounds lighter, and then I fell off the wagon. So you see the birds out here, and they're fabulous, or they're about to come down, and my garden is still wonderful. Everything looks good, but it's not as it seems. I fell in a hole. I don't know what happened, but yesterday I was in the ferry line and I was crying. I was so sad. And the last weeks I've just had like so little energy. It's been hard to get out of bed. It's been hard to talk to people. I spent a lot of time alone. It's been difficult to think clearly. I tried to give someone directions and I couldn't tell north from south. And I actually told him one thing was north when it was south. I mean, really, how hard is that? So what is it? Maybe it's grief. And I gave myself a hard time about that because it's like, this is my ex-husband that died. How can I really be grieving about that? But it was a long relationship that I had. I even have some physical stuff going on. So on my right side, like this hand, when I grab this finger, it's kind of like, I can't feel it, like it's permanently cold or kind of pins and needles type thing. And oh, this is so wild. So there's a spot on my chest, like right just under my shoulder blade, and it's been totally sore and tender. And guess what that is? It's where the lung meridian starts. And what does that represent? Grief. So I'm starting to get these little hints. I had the nicest visitor yesterday. A hawk came down, and it came and it sat just right on that bench over there. And it stayed and it watched. It looked out and it looked back at me. And if I think about it, the hawk, what's the hawk do? The hawk goes way up high. He soars where he can see everything. And then he can go down and do just what he needs to do. The hawk owned the place. Nothing happened without his approval. So I take that as a nice little sign of maybe that's where I should be. Being able to step back from myself and look at things from a wider view. So that's one of the reasons I'm going back and doing this. And the other is this is my truth. I see everything energetically, not really with my eyes, but just this kind of deep knowing that there's a balance within everything and that we're reflected in everything else. So can I get rid of my physical stuff, this whole numbness with my hand, with my right side? Is my body a metaphor? Half of me is dead, not feeling. Boy, whatever it is, it's very real, and it's so hard for me. It's hard for me to work because I use my hands. But fortunately, I have some other senses, and I'm hoping that maybe a greater gift of insight will come through that. You know, who's to judge whether it's good or bad? The sadness, why am I sad? And the relationship, I mean, the sadness is, it's sadness either about something that I'm looking back on or looking forward that I think I'm missing. So can I rectify those things by being a little more insightful and aware? And can I get back to finding my joy? Can I clear out the energetic blockages? Can I open all that up? Can I find my joy again? It's the holiday season. Who wants to be sad? So come along with me. Let's see if this can really work. This is very public for me. These are things that are deep, deep in my belief system that these things can just clear up with ourselves without taking any pills, without any extreme measures like that. It can just go away. So can it? I hope so. No, there's a deep knowingness within me. How long will it take? I don't know. But these are my steps. I'm going to foster my awareness, noticing, like looking at what blocks come up, what causes me emotion, what pulls at me, and can I let go of those? And can I find the gratitude for everything that's around me? And that's a big awareness. Gratitude's a wonderful awareness. And noticing gratitude, awareness, can I just follow that, and having a meditative practice. So that just brings all that stuff around. So I'm going to start December 1st. Actually, I'm starting now, but publicly December 1st. So come join me, share with your friends. You can go on my Facebook page. I'll post it on Facebook, and I'll also have some mindfulness classes that'll be going on through this month, and some meditation classes, and they'll be free for everybody that pays attention, that likes me on my page, and we'll see what happens. Thanks so much for supporting me and for joining me in this journey.